Hello everybody, and we are going to have a little staycation in LA area. I'm going to Jurupa Valley. I'm staying in this place. I'm very excited. Well, am I? I don't know. I am. This is the first time I've ever done something like this alone. I've never gone on a staycation. I've never gone alone. I've never just been like, oh, where's a cheap Airbnb close to me? I deserve a vacation every once in a while. I feel cooped up. I'm gonna go do something to fix that. Never have I done that before. So yeah, I am actually super excited. I'm really proud of myself. And yeah, I figured I'd bring y'all with me. This looks like a cute little place. It looks like a cute little place that has lots of stuff to do. Because this place is called the Carnivore Bus, I'm also gonna be getting a steak and we're gonna be cooking that tonight in the bus. And then you know what, I might just do some writing and some chilling and that might be my night. And then I gotta get out of there at 11. I was supposed to check in at 2, but if you know anything about me, it's that sleep comes before everything. It comes before all reservations. It comes before life itself. It comes before friends. It comes before family. It comes before my own well-being. Sleep, it's a non-negotiable in my life. If I'm tired, I'm just gonna sleep. So I ended up sleeping until 2, and then I packed in like 30 minutes, and now we're headed out. So yeah, sounds like a plan. Y'all ready? Let's go. Y'all, I don't know if you realize, the world is going through tough times right now. We need to be careful out here that we're taking care of each other, because otherwise bad things are gonna happen, y'all. Like, you think it's not something that impacts you, but it is. It impacts everyone. And every time you ignore it impacting someone else, it gets closer to you, and you need to realize that, you know? We stopped. I got Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes and Doritos to go with my steak tonight. Someone in line at the market earlier did not have $10 and kept getting declined, and I got them. It makes me think about all the times I got declined and how demoralizing it feels to be denied food because you can't afford food. And how like in those moments I'd wished someone would just help me, and then I was like pretty glad that I got to help this person. Y'all, we're 30 minutes away, but my car is at 32%, which I'm not comfortable going any further without it being to at least 60%, just because, you know, I've had it run out before on the highway and we don't want to even get close to that anymore. But luckily I found a Walmart and I found a music store, and I'm gonna be good for the next couple hours, so let's go. Here we go, Walmart, here we come. This is like so liminal space. This is giving me Ohio. It was a successful haul. Hopefully my car is charged enough now. It hasn't yet been an hour, but let's just hope it's okay now. The car is at 70%. We're on our way. We're about to get to Carnivore Bus. Yee. We made it, look. Here we go. I'm not a fish. Okay, so up here we have a restaurant, right? There's a whole restroom in here. Oh my gosh, no. And then here we're going. It's like this inside. It's so pretty. Aw. Look at everything. It's a beautiful little place. It's a little cold. I might need to layer up. It's me. I'm getting a bus. Oh, I found the heater. That's great. We're gonna need that. We want it to be hot as hell. Then we're gonna cook, y'all. We're gonna cook. We have this, which is actually lukewarm at this point. I'm still gonna eat it though, because I don't want to. We've got a pear, we've got a banana, an avocado, and some Doritos. The question is, how will I cook if I have no pan? If I've nary a pan, how will I cook? I would like for it to be hot. Is it possible for me to make it hot? I don't think there's a heater. I think we're just gonna be cold tonight. In the future, I'm gonna get somewhere warm. Because your girl hates the cold. Now, espresso. Do they have Nespresso pods? Please say yes. Please say yes. I don't think they do. We might have to go get coffee. This is actually just blowing cold air. It is too cold for that shit. So, I suppose we're going to actually cook this steak in the microwave. Is that blasphemy? Do I care? You know what makes me mad? Is sometimes I feel like people say that they're poor when actually they're not, and they don't realize that's like really fucked up. Because if you're not poor... Hi! Hello! Thank you so much.
How's everything so far?
It's good. I love it. Yeah. Thank you so much.
If you have any questions, let me know.
Okay, and I'll just leave it in here when I'm done?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright.
I'll be around.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night. Because, like, real poverty is a problem. And if you're not actually experiencing poverty, then stop saying you are. Because it's, like, not funny. It's not something you joke about. It's not something you say to say, I wish I had more money. Like, everybody wishes they had more money, but some people are legit poor. And, like, they're actually struggling to survive. And you shouldn't be taking those people's struggle as your own if it's not. My hot take of the day. So they brought me a Bluetooth speaker. I'm gonna start playing some music. Ooh, carnivore bus. Carnivore bus. Where's the dog now? It goes in the microwave now. How long should we do it? I don't know. We're gonna go about 5 minutes. And then we've got some Brussels sprouts and some mashed potatoes. Homegirl's hungry. You know when you can't realize that you're hungry until you start to eat? And you're like, oh, I did not even consider it might would be cold. Let's heat up some water. That will help. Carnivore bus. Carnivore bus. That's kind of poetry. We're here at the carnivore bus, and there's a tree sprouting out of my head. I might need to go find like a 24-hour Starbucks or something, because I'm kind of feeling the urge for coffee. Just because I got here at 8:30 p.m. and plans to get here at 2 doesn't mean anything about me and the way that my brain works at all. It means nothing. That's just a coincidence. I should have worn wool socks. I don't think I realized I was preparing for car life 2.0. But it was a bus. I just thought maybe the bus would have heat. Starbucks has got to be open. There's gotta be one close. Wait, that's actually so beautiful though. I asked for my needs. It's been met. Are you proud of me? Imagine. I'm literally so proud of myself. That accent needs some practice. I'm literally so happy. I am. Check out what I got from Walmart. My favorite brand. Once I reached out to them and was like, I use you all the time. If anyone should be your spokesperson, it should be me. And they were like, they did not respond. But they are gonna realize they missed out one day. But I go on promoting them anyway, because honestly, they are the best. But in particular, this journal is the best. I use it all the time. It is big, and I use it for journaling instead of sketching. A lot of people use it for sketching. I sketch, but only when I need to. And then also when I have the urge to, which is also frequently. This one though, I'm trying to write a book, y'all. That was part of the reason why I booked this place. I wanted it to be my reward for finishing this book. Alas, I did not do that. But that's okay, because I finished an outline. And I also realized I shouldn't be pushing myself too hard. That's not true, actually. I just am not disappointed in myself. I really can't bring myself to be disappointed in myself ever again in my life. So that's just not an emotion I experience these days. I'm pretty proud of myself, actually. Been through a lot. Well, for tomorrow? For today? Attends. It's the moon. And it's the moon. Right outside my skylight. This is so cool. Going to bed right under the moon. I'm basically being charged like a crystal right now. Morning. Check this out. Look at this. Little kitty. Look at that little cat. Oh, gotta go say hi to that cat. That was great. Now I'm leaving. That has been my night at the bus. Glad we got this yesterday. And we're off. Goodbye, little bus. Goodbye, little bus. The fun thing about having an electric vehicle is it forces you to get out there and enjoy the world while it's drinking up energy. I understand where some people think that the suburbs are the best of both worlds. They think it's a little bit of nature and a little bit of city. But I just see it as fake nature, fake city. The parks, they're like a version of nature that's comfortable for humans. The city, it's a version of city that's comfortable for humans. Even the homes, a version of home that is most comfortable to humans. It gets rid of a lot of the edges of life, so it just ends up feeling really gray. There's not much exposure to suffering, but there's also not much exposure to the coolest things about life. Like the little weird things that make houses. The little weird things that make nature its own ecosystem. It just becomes like landscape ecosystem. And I don't know. I don't want to end up in a suburb. Can you remind me I said that?